this game started, able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll motion over Thielen.
Look at the 8. Go to 50.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
319.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44. And a 1st down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
319.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And the Steelers 1st down. A gain of
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Blue striking. Set.
Here's Love operating out of the pistol. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw is Love. Forced out wide. Open is Kraft. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
That's good.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready. Set.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he'll have the 1st down at the 26. A good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Down. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand, I held my breath because when you are late, especially throwing the ball out towards the sideline, it is not going to end up good at this level. And the second he saw that ball in the air and broke on it, he had 6, and all he had to do really was make the catch, and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now Love. And that is incomplete. Asante Samuel that time. All over him in coverage.
Asante Samuel.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Packers' 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
That's good.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Flush to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Drill, let's go. Ready.
Love to throw. Dobbs open left side. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Maybe you only rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are back within 4 at 14-10.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous.
Brandon
Y'all
McManus
touch
to
our
kick off for Green Bay.
Got that touch my savior. Keep it on touching my head.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Why you all in my face? Taking a heart on my face. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should
Brandon
get out of
McManus
my
to
way.
kick off for Green Bay.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. 35. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, check 26.
Throwing, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards.
Steelers,
Back
first down. 38 yards on the play.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's in! DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
Chris Boswell on
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Striker, 3-3.
On play action, Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time.
Joey Porter Jr.
And it'll be 2nd down.
10 cycle. Let's go.
Back to the air, it's Love. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
The 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And the Packers, first down.
Ready?
To throw is Love. To the left side, he finds Brown. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Claws red. Here we go. Here we go. Blaster, 6. Green Jack. Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
First down.
A run up the middle with Jacob. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Rail, yellow. Ready.
Here's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Set.
Now Love. Exiting the pocket right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Rail green. Set. Ready.
Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
Will set up for the
Black,
two-point
95.
conversion.
Set, go.
They'll let Jacobs try to run this in. And he'll get in for the two-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Blue 58. Stay Mike. Blue 58.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9.
319.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He dropped this down to Warren. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Working out of the gun, it's right. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Isaiah McDuffie in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
319. 630. 150. 150.
From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be complete to Gainwell. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Yards on the play. It's now 3rd down and 9.
319. 319.
Now Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Tackle gain at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards. Now, 1st and goal.
Down. Ready?
Here's Jacobs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
leads to
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we set.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Gainwell to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Warren. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Gain of 12. First down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You block.
Here's Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
He finds Austin with the ground. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs. Just as important, they stop the clock.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Get 300. Get 300.
Again, it's Rodgers. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second.
Here we go. One final play. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This was a game where both offenses